Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Desmond Bane.
You can never fully predict these long-term trends, but it's apparent that the production has been on the decline.
Now, let's go to our sideline reporter, Dominic Hamill.
MP, what do you think about going up against Dylan Harper?
Trivia time. Did you know he and I played in the same number of NCAA tournament games?
0?
Exactly. But I played a season in Europe against grown men. That's an advantage I got. He's good, but I know I'm better.
I guess we'll find out. Thanks, MP.
No, I'm better, Dom.
Kevin, over to you.
All right, Dominic, thank you. And a few of the top guys, Coach, in this league have been on hot streaks, fueling early MVP conversations. I guess it's never too early to talk about the MVP, is it?
Yeah, that definitely builds excitement for the fans and sets the narrative for the rest of the season. But you know, Kevin, it's still way too early to tell how it's going to shake out.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Johnson and Wembanyama make up the 4 and the 5. Harper is out there with Fox. And it's Vassell in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Magic, the forwards for him, Wagner and Isaac. The captain out there with Desmond Bane. And it's Carter in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Something we talked about not too long ago was MP's mission to be the best of his rookie class. Really trying to distinguish himself.
Well, to his credit, MP has impressed with his play and lived up to that goal. Seems determined to prove he's on another level. So far, the proof has been pretty plain to see.
Wembanyama on the follow.
It's so challenging trying to keep Wembanyama off the glass. Just one of the many things that makes him unique.
Outside, Bane. Off target from three-point range. The Spurs have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Johnson's shot is off. And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for the Orlando Magic. In this matchup with the Spurs, it's their first meeting of the season.
And going back a season ago, it was a win for both sides in their 2 meetings.
Yeah, these non-conference matchups are a good measuring stick for a team. Taking on less familiar opponents can tell you a lot.
Here's Harper. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Not an area you want to allow Harper to get to. He may be a rookie, but he can finish like a seasoned veteran.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Fox passes to Wembanyama. Now here's Harper, defended by Carter. Free throw line jump shot. Franz Wagner grabs the miss.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
The captain passes to Wagner and finished off by Wagner.
Well, with his size and power, Wagner can seem unstoppable at the rim.
To Stan, you don't see a whole lot of players 6'10" with the perimeter skills of a Franz Wagner.
Oh, you sure don't, Kevin. And not a guy with his size, strength, and skill. And he can create shots for himself. He can finish through contact. And he will also create shots for his teammates.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley. I wanted to know what his defensive scheme was against De'Aaron Fox, and he told me we need to limit transition opportunities because that's when he's really dangerous. Speed is one of his biggest strengths, so we need to slow the game down to our pace. Let's see if they're able to accomplish it. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that.
Well, if Fox gets within touching distance of the rim, he's not taking any chances.
The captain passes to Wagner. Isaac a screen on Vassell. Here's Wagner. 6 to shoot. Outside, Bane. The 3. Isaac misses. And it's Fox with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. They trail by 1. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And a lot of that was game plan, putting guys in a position to succeed, particularly on the offensive end.
That was the kind of win a coach takes pride in. You lay out the strategy, and the players execute perfectly.
Isaac kicks to Bain. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Hands it from downtown.
What a passer Bain has become.
The Spurs have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Spurs passing it around. Outside Harper. A 3-ball. Drops in the tray. Harper's got 5 now.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Pass to the captain. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds tonight. Stolen by Carter. Wagner passes to the captain. Carter with a screen on Harper. Now here is Carter. Yes, that goes in. Carter's got his second basket of the night.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Wembanyama passes to Harper.
Well, Harper spotted a chance for a big play, and he took it. Go ahead, young fella.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Jalen Suggs comes in for Franz Wagner. San Antonio also making some changes. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Johnson. Harrison Barnes comes in for Devin Vassell. And Stephon Castle subbed in for De'Aaron Fox.
Smooth and fast release from Bain that time.
Barnes outside. Wembanyama sets a screen for Barnes. Offensive rebound. Pass to Wembanyama. Castle against Suggs. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Harper. Drills the baseline jumper. Harper's got 9 points.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
And Greg with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award. The Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
The captain, no good. For San Antonio, they've gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Pass to Wembanyama. And here is Harper. Back to Wembanyama. That falls. Nice speed that time from Harper. Wembanyama's got the game tied up here for San Antonio. Here's the captain. He's coming off a 22-point game against Chicago.
Yeah, and his facilitating was also extremely impressive. He was outsmarting the defense and easily connecting with ready shooters.
Now Castle. 20-point game for him in the win against Memphis. Suggs in the corner. Nailed from three-point land. And the Magic lead by 3.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, thanks. Paolo Banchero, the 3rd player aged 22 and younger to amass 4,000 points, 1,300 rebounds, and 900 assists through their first 3 NBA seasons. The other 2, LeBron James and Luka Doncic. The Magic have rewarded him with the richest contract in franchise history, 5 years and $239 million. Guys, he is a high-value talent.
Yep, a star on the rise. And Shams, we appreciate the report. Wagner wide open. A off target with his three.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Pass to Castle. Here is Harper. Outside, Fox. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Magic up by 1. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. Checked in for the Spurs. Harper comes in for Barnes.
You ain't no star. You're a diva.
The captain passes to Wagner. Here's the captain. 6 points for him. Isaac outside. Wagner has screen on Fox. Just 5 on the clock. Knocks it loose. A kick out to Bain. Sinks the triple. Bain's got 8.
How about Desmond Bain? Among the most accurate shooters in the world.
Both Wagners are out there. Franz at small forward and Mo at the center. Desmond Bain out there with the captain. And it's Isaac in at the power forward. That's who's out there for Orlando.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
Here's the captain. He's guarded by Harper. Wagner outside. Isaac a screen. Here's the captain. And Isaac throws it down.
Such quick thinking from the crafty forward. I love seeing Isaac cut like that after delivering the screen.
Johnson the pass to Harper. Wagner against Wembanyama. And they pick up 2. Wembanyama has got 6 in the quarter. Orlando's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. And there's the Suns to finish it off.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, Kevin. Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility. So bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. Back to you guys.
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Wagner looking it over. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Isaac passes to Wagner. Isaac misses. The Spurs with the lead. You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength. But he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that. But as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
Carter, he's checked in for the Magic. Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. .139 left to play here in the half. Pass to Castle. Back to Wembanyama. Wembanyama with the aggressive finish.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Yeah, and he had
had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
Oh, big finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. 59 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Ogner passes to Carter. Oh, good on that one. Good defense by Wembanyama. Outside Harper. Back to Wembanyama. Over Carter. Again, the Spurs good for two.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Here's the captain. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Vassell outside. Pass to Johnson. From the arc. It's hauled in by the Magic. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And boy, how they were able to come back in the fourth quarter of that game. Being down as much as they were made it a really special win.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Spurs lead by 4. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment.
Halftime is here, and with the San Antonio Spurs in a neck-and-neck game, lots to talk about.
Their effort on the offensive glass has set a strong message. They're not going to be pushed around, and they're going to battle and outwork you.
Like I outwork you every day, Kenny. I'm just saying.
I outwork both of you, and it ain't even close. And now it's time to bring up the players of the month in the NBA. In the Eastern Conference, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Giannis, certainly deserves all the accolades. When you look at everything he's about, he remains one of the most unique players in NBA history.
If you could build an NBA player from scratch, he just may be the prototype. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Getting underway now in the second half, and here's the 5 for Mitch Johnson. Johnson and Wembanyama make up the 4 and the 5. De'Aaron Fox out there with Harper. And it's Vassell into the small forward. Right side Harper. And it's Vassell in the corner. Pass to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one.
And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top 4 generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow. If we're talking traditional point guards, I gotta go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
Isaac a screen on Harper to the inside. Isaac passes to Carter. And the rejection by Wembanyama. The captain gets in there. Carter with the assist. 15 points for the captain.
All right, they got one on the board in the second half. Now you want to see more shots start to drop.
Johnson outside. Fox kicks to Harper. This one for three. Carter pulls it in. The Magic trail by 3. It's stolen by Wembanyama. And Fox has it in the corner. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over. You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Orlando, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker with the break. The captain passes to Bain. Here's the captain. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that, puts so much pressure on the defense.
And here's Harper from the arc. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Isaac a screen on Harper. The captain passes to Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
Yeah, and Isaac, he just makes dunking look easy. Has an incredible reach and quickly gets up off the floor to throw that one down.
Wembanyama left side. Oh, there's the strength training. Wembanyama.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's the captain. 17 points in the game. Bain passes to the captain, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Yeah, and every year, Bain's playmaking seems to take another leap. Fantastic pass right there.
Harper the pass to Fox. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And here we go with the Magic fast break. And that one's good. Wagner.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
So, Stan, when you look at how the Magic defend, can you remember a time when so many of the league's best defenses were all so young?
Well, Kevin, it's something we associate with more veteran teams, but the modern game is so demanding, it may be tilting toward these young legs.
Wembanyama, no good. Orlando leading. Their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking.
Fires the 3. The captain, no good. San Antonio's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Shoots over Isaac, and he overshot that one, missing. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Orlando making some changes. Wagner comes in for Carter. And it's Suggs in for Isaac. Orlando's got the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Wagner has screen on Harper. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Fox passes to Vassell. Pass to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Well, that's the strength of Johnson. This guy is very well put together.
Castle's checked in for Vassell. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing right now.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
As we turn our attention to the sidelines for the latest on Wendell Carter. Hey, Allie, what have you heard?
Well, I had a moment to catch up with the Magic's head athletic trainer, and it's just a simple case of getting the wind knocked out of him. He just needs a moment to get the air back in his lungs. As we get into the season, injuries becoming more common. In this case, he's been given the green light to keep playing. He'll just have to be more careful moving forward, guys.
Good information as always, Allie. We thank you.
Yeah, we put so much effort into injury prevention in the NBA, but injuries are still going to happen. That's just the unfortunate part of the game.
Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. The captain passes to Suggs. Pass to the captain. There's the three, and he's good on the three ball. The captain's got the lead up to 3 now for Orlando.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of that.
Wembanyama, a screen on Bain. And here's Harper from the arc.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. The Magic making a switch here. De Silva's checked in. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Kelly Olynyk comes in for Johnson. Barnes, he's checked in for Harper. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for Fox. The kick out to Barnes. To the paint, deflects the pass, and stolen by Wagner. Here's the captain. There's 1:40 left in the third. Back to Wagner. Pass to the captain. 3-pointers off the mark.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Here's Castle. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Jalen Suggs.
And what makes Castle so difficult to guard is that he keeps defenders off balance.
Hey, stick to reality.
Outside the wings are Suggs and Wagner. Then there's Carter. Then there's the captain. And it's De Silva in at the power forward position. He's out there for Orlando. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Mitch Johnson, Stan, now taking over full-time as head coach of the Spurs.
Well, look, Mitch Johnson's the son of an NBA player and a high-level point guard in college. He knows how to run a team and favors that pace and space style.
Johnson's checked in for Harrison Barnes. Shoots. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Magic have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Wembanyama looking it over. Harper sets a pick for Wembanyama. Six on the shot clock. Wembanyama, too easy for the big man.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Outside, Suggs. Carter with a screen on Fox. Here's Suggs. And then Carter with the jam.
I like the way Carter Jr. plays. He gives you the size, and he gives you the toughness.
And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. He knows every possession is critical now. And with the goal of improving offensively, Stan, the Magic have made some moves.
Well, this is a team that hasn't been inclined to make many trades in the past. But with the young star talent they possess comes the urgency to win now.
Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Orlando. Bain comes in for Jalen Suggs. Spurs also with the sub. Vassell, he's checked in for Castle. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. Clearly, there's no doubt in the coach's mind. He told his guys, look, we're in this. All it takes is a couple of stops and a couple of buckets. It's yours for the taking. Now go out there and take it. I like his confidence. Guys?
Okay, Ellie, thank you. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we reached the fourth quarter.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
That free throw good from the captain. He's perfect from the line this time.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Outside, Vassell. Harper up top. Johnson outside. Wembanyama sets a screen for Johnson. 14 feet away. The shot is off. Orlando, they've gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. It's Isaac. Carter looking around. Here's the captain. He's guarded by Harper. Wagner. Here's the shot. Late in the clock. He gets it to fall.
Always ready to step up and score. Wagner was the right guy at the right time.
Fox. Outside, Vassell. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. That one misses. Magic leading by 3. Wagner. Got it to go.
Going on the attack there. Great effort from Wagner.
San Antonio's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. On the wing, Fox. Guarded by Bain. Fox against Bain. Not that time. It won't go. Here's Carter. It's deflected. It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Now Wagner. Oh, the layup finish off an excellent lead pass.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more. You gotta love seeing Wembanyama get assertive in an important moment.
Here's the captain. A great pass leads him right to the rack.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're trailing by 7. Launches from deep. Isaac rips down the board. And it's Orlando's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. 26 seconds left in the game. Driving in, and they get it back. Here's Wagner. Outside Isaac. Clock at 6. Now Wagner jacks up a 3. The 3 goes down. So it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any